Eric, you didn't go to makeup today, did you? Good morning. Hey, I'm Doug with Earthworks, and today we're doing a paver job, walkways and driveways for Mr. and Mrs. Lewis over here in the San Marco area. Mr. and Mrs. Lewis have a really nice tile job here on their foyer here. What we're going to do is we're going to take these pavers, and in the event that they need a wheelchair assist in the future, we're going to take these pavers and we're going to actually raise them up so they're going to butt right up against that patio like that. And that way they'll have a gradual decline here. This is a unique situation. We generally would take these walkways up, but because they're a little bit lower and the homeowner wants it elevated, what we're going to do is we're going to leave this section here and leave this section here, and actually going to go right down on top of the existing sidewalk with about an inch of what we call sweep sand, and go on top of it and then put the pavers on top of that. That way we have a nice sturdy medium for underneath. Here's the driveway. Eric is in the process of taking this up. We take it up by segments and sections. This right here approximately is about 1,700 feet, this whole driveway. And what we're going to do here is, once we excavate all the concrete, then what we're going to do is we're going to take another 6 inches of soil out of here, and then we're going to come back and we're going to put new crushed concrete down in a 6-inch layer, compact it, and then that's when the pavers come in. But here's a good example of why we like pavers as compared with concrete. Is concrete cracks. Obviously they've had some settling, they've had a water issue here, you've got cracking here and you've got cracking here. If something occurs with your pavers that you have some settling of the pavers, you could actually pick that section up, put down more crushed concrete, recompact it and re-level it, put it back down. You never know that we were here or that it had happened. With concrete, if you want to, when you pour a new section here, you're going to run into a situation where the concretes never match. There's always kind of a big difference between the two. Once again, here's some of the cracking here that they want to alleviate. And we're just going to follow the same footprint. The purple flags that we've got indicated here are where the existing sprinkler system is, so we'll try and not have any problems with them. And then we've got the TV and the phone lines that go under here. We always mark our jobs prior to.
We finished excavating the entire driveway. All the concrete work's done there. The next step is excavating the soil. Most of it's already done. It's a lot of running back and forth. Just fill the dump truck and run it back to the shop. So we need to go down a little bit farther here. The pavers are going to butt up to the garage just like this. And you want about 6 inches of paver base underneath it, crushcrete. You can see right now we don't have that. We do out here. So I just need to do a little hand work and move this dirt out away from there. Going through here, the same thing going all the way through there. We'll have our paver border that wraps the driveway or the garage door just like this, and then it'll wrap this and come around and back around, and then the paver pattern will continue throughout that way. Typically we take out the concrete and do the crushcrete and the pavers. In this case, it's already low enough, so we're going to go on top of it and we float it with a little sand. And then the pavers will come this way. The reason we got this out is so we can transition the walkway into the driveway. So we'll excavate a little bit more dirt right here and fill it with crush, and then it'll just transition like a little ramp straight into the driveway. One of the processes is we pretty much just put concrete in the dumpster and then we hit it with sledgehammer, break it up. That way there's no negative space in there. This one was quite a tough one for the guys because the driveway was actually very thick. It didn't want to break very much.
Cleaning up as it is, put in some dirt, some sod around the outside of the drive. We didn't do any landscaping, but we're keeping the landscaping clean. We cleaned up a couple bushes. Got to make sure it looks good when the project's finally done.